Fuckity fuck.
Maybe we should have waited to press play until the blood pressure went down a little bit.
Goddamn Commanders. You lost to a 1-2 Falcons team? Seriously? Like, I get it. Our quarterback is out, and we've got Mariota in there, but he was absolutely capable last week.
Yep.
Why is what? What? And here's welcome to the Whiskey and Wine podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
Fuck. Here's my problem. I've got Drake London, who killed it and got me 27 fucking points, but then my Commanders had to lose for that to happen. Like,
good old fantasy football.
Breathe. Okay. I'm gonna stop looking at it. I'm gonna stop looking at it. You're going to just keep looking at it, and you're going to remind me, hey, by the way.
Well, yeah, I don't even know. Here I have brought the laptop up today. I don't know why, because that game's final now. So I don't have another player going until tonight. And then after that, I have 4 players going Monday, which is horrible because
brutal.
My opponent, a.k.a. new guy, he'll have his whole lineup gone by tonight. So it's going to be like a college overtime rule, right? I defer. I need to now know what I'm going to have to score on Monday by end of today, which is miserable since I'll be a tap from 2 to 10.
And because you've got 4 players going, so It's not like it's okay. I need 20 points out of 2 players or something. No, you're gonna need like 40, 50 points.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'm gonna. Dude, it could even be more than that. To be honest with you. I mean, I'm down right now. I'm down 33.
God damn.
It says I'm that fucking St. Brown. Let's not even talk about him. That last touchdown kind of.
Yeah, that wasn't helpful for you.
It still gives me a 54% chance of winning, but the total score is too damn close, and I don't believe ESPN on anything.
Yeah, no, their probability thing, I just don't even bother looking at anymore.
Yeah, no, don't look at that sliding scale.
Nope.
Dame beat me last year. It was a 99-1, and then his I don't even remember what it was. Someone either caught or threw like 2 or 3 touchdowns in the game, and my 99 we swapped, and I ended up losing. So ever since that, I don't believe that percentage worth the shit. Like I said, the fact that I was a 99% to win and ended up losing, they can shove their scale up their ass.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Well, welcome back to, episode 2 of season 4, but we're up there in the 80s now. We're almost to 90.
Yeah.
And so last episode, the wives were on. We were prepping. Joanna and I were prepping to go down to, Jackson's alive.
Oh, did you finally get the?
Yep. We finally got a response. Oh, thank God. Anyway, so we were prepping to take him down to University of California at San Diego, and we have now done that. He has been down there for a week, started classes, and this is his first or second weekend down there. And we were having we were having a bit of a problem this morning because at 2 a.m, we got a text from him after seeing a Snapchat from him to his sister where his back was purple from a sunburn. We got a text from him at like 2 a.m. that said, I think I have sun sickness, which, like he means sunstroke or heat stroke or whatever, but I get what he's trying to say, but then had not had anything since. It is currently 1:00 in the afternoon on Sunday.
Almost 12 hours later.
Almost 12 hours later, we finally hear from him that he is alive at least, and he's okay. So I'm sure right now Joanna is FaceTiming him so that she can read him the riot act.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, so this week, because that was a shit show, fantasy football is a shit show, we're drinking something that we have never seen on the shelves before in Oregon. So we're drinking Elmer T. Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Managed to get it from a good friend of mine through various reasons, and we've already had a little bit, and there's very little bit left in the bottle, but we're going to use it for today. So it's 90 proof, and it is one of those allocated bottles that when you find it, you fucking grab it. So its availability is going to be shit for our scale, but let's see how the juice is.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, cheers, buddy.
All right. Cheers.
God damn it. That's really fucking good.
Yeah, I hate drinking really good stuff when you can't find it.
Oh, damn it. That's really good. Shit.
Well, see, it's kind of like the icing on our shit cake right now.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm going to find us some new games. Fuck. No, not library. I don't want to watch that shit. Nobody wants to watch that shit. Yeah. So, anyways, we took him down there a week and a half ago, or 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow, I guess. And so he flew down, checked 4 bags, and then we knew we were gonna have to go to Target, everything else. And so he screwed up a little bit. He managed to screw up the days in between orientation and move
right.
in.
Yeah.
So instead of moving in on or doing orientation on Tuesday and moving in on Wednesday, we get there on Monday and we just drive by and they're like, yeah, no, your orientation's on Wednesday and your move-in date is on Wednesday. Like, whoa, that's not going to fucking work. Like, you can't spend 9 to 4 in orientation and then expect us to show up at 4 in the heat of the day and move your ass in. So he was able to move his move-in date to Tuesday and then orientation Wednesday. Best fucking decision we ever made because there was nobody else moving in on Tuesday.
All right, see, that's good.
So we had a front row Joe parking spot. The carts were all available. We weren't fighting for a room in the stairwells or the hallways or whatever. It was fantastic moving him in.
Hell yeah, man.
Got him moved in, went to Target, spent $1,000 at Target. The short story of that is the guy checking us out was a kid that goes to UCSD.
Oh, okay.
And chemical engineer, total nerd, no personality. And it scared the shit out of Jackson. Jackson's like, oh my God, what if everybody at school is like this? Like, dude, it's one dude
I was gonna say
who's in the middle of a shift at Target. Like, he's not going to be energetic because he's a chemical engineer, but 2, he's working at Target right now. You expect him to be like, yeah, you're going to have a great time. Woohoo!
If I had to guess, it was probably 85 degrees outside.
Uh-huh.
Nice little breeze off the Pacific. Yeah, who the hell wants to be working
No.
in San Diego?
No. I think, in fact, it was like 78.
Oh, man.
Even better. Great breeze off the Pacific. We
Yeah.
figured out, so there's no air conditioning in his dorm room, but we figured out if you leave the windows open on his room and the door open to his room, and then door open and windows open to the one across.
Yeah.
That breeze from the Pacific just rips right through. So all of a sudden it went from, smelly 85 and humid as shit in that dorm room to like you're on the goddamn beach.
Yeah.
Smells like the goddamn beach in here. Like, okay, so here's your key. We're going to go get you a bunch of door stops and just make sure everybody understands. Leave the fucking doors propped open if you want it cool in here.
That's right. Let Mother Nature assist.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's nothing like a nice little cross breeze, too.
Yeah, it's perfect. And we're in that weather now here in Oregon where, it's going to be 75 today, but at night it's 50-something.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love that.
Oh, you can't beat it, man. Even driving from my house to your house today, seeing all the leaves starting to change and No, today's a perfect day.
So yeah, so it's move-in was okay, and then we hung out with he stayed at our condo on Mission Beach that we rented for a couple of nights, and then he wanted to stay at his dorm after that. Like, fine, totally fine.
Yeah.
Made some friends, hanging out with some new people, that kind of a thing. And then on Friday, we were just kind of hanging out with him, took him out to brunch, went back to his dorm, and our flight was at 6:00 that night. And he, at 1:00, goes, well, I think that's probably good if you guys want to go. And all of a sudden, it's just like this rope is torn out of my heart. Like, ow, what the fuck? But we've got 5 hours till our flight, dude. He's like, yeah, well, I think I'm going to go hang out with my friends and stuff. You guys can go find something to do, right?
That's freaking hilarious.
Yep. We absolutely can go find something to do. Okay. So said our teary goodbyes, took the picture of him walking away for the last time, all of that stuff, dropped the car off at the airport, got through security, still have 4.5 hours till our fucking flight boards. I look at Joanna and I'm like, I need to get drunk. And she's like, come on. And I'm like, no, seriously, I need to go drink now. I can't stop thinking about him kicking us out and how and all of that stuff. It just hurts. Can we go, please? And so we found, the San Diego airport's not huge. It's not like Portland. So we found the one sit-down place that had booze. Sat down right next to the bar, and I was like, beer, please. 11 minutes later, another beer, please.
She's keep them flowing.
Hey, remember, we have to be able to get on the plane. Don't worry, I'm not going to be that guy, but I got to get to that point where it doesn't hurt as bad.
Plus, you already made it through security, so that gives you an extra drink or two right there. You did the hard part already.
Mm-hmm. And, at worst, when I'm drunk, I talk a lot. Worst comes to worst, somebody's going to get the entirety of our podcast in one plane ride.
Let me wrap it up for you right here.
So, and then this whole last week, came down to tap. We had a fantasy football meetup.
Yep.
There's been a couple of days where I've had my fair share of booze. All summer long, I was very dry. I didn't drink a lot. I was trying to just kind of take it easy this summer. And then this last week, I was like, let's fucking make up for that. It just fucking hurts. That's the thing nobody tells you is for 18 years, you're constantly checking on them or where they are, or what's going on in their life. And now the only way we know what's going on in his life is when he calls or texts us.
Yeah.
And that is not that often.
It's a whole change, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys have been doing it for a few years, but shit, at first I thought you guys were making this shit up. I was like, it can't be that bad.
We tried to be truthful because our friends, they didn't give it to us straight. So we tried to prepare, right? The people.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is weird as shit, man. It's super weird.
And that it's, it's not going back to what it was.
Nope. I think that's the crazy part, right?
Yeah. Yeah. From this point on, most of his life is going to be managed by him.
Yep.
He'll ask for advice here and there, but for the most part, case in point, shit, we spent all this money on, he texted yesterday and he's like, I don't feel very good. Well, take Dayquil, drink lots of water, and maybe take a nap today. What does he do instead? He goes to the beach. He doesn't wear sunscreen. He doesn't drink water, doesn't take Dayquil, and at 2:00 in the morning feels like absolute shit.
So do you have the backstory? Was he trying to learn how to boogie board or surf?
He was just hanging out at one of his friends' parents has a house on Del Mar Beach.
Okay, so he just had a lot of tummy time on a lounge chair at the beach.
And just hanging out and probably played some football on the beach and all of that kind of shit, none of which involved sunscreen or water. I mean, if he was drinking beers, at least there'd be some water in the beer, but I think he just went water-free all day.
Well, see, those are luckily it's early on. These are the ones that hopefully will stick with them. So that next time, because there's going to be 1,000 of these days on the beach down there, right?
Absolutely.
So hopefully, I don't want the kid to be in pain or anything, but hopefully,
when his back is peeling off in large sheets, he fucking remembers sunscreen's in my bin under my bed.
8.5 by 11 chunks just falling off. So see, maybe next time.
Yeah, when he rolls over and the one big blister on his back pops and it just soaks his whole bed, I hope he remembers.
Yeah, dude, there's nothing. I'm not the biggest back sleeper, but I do rotate from side to side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there isn't very many other worse sunburns than the back.
Oh.
Just because you can't.
There's no getting away from it.
Well, and I got a long wingspan, right? No one can get their whole back. So even if he's trying to rub aloe on it, right, and do all the right things now.
I mean, you would have thought he learned his lesson when he was in Fiji, and you've seen that picture of where you can see his finger marks of where he tried to get it himself, but God forbid anybody else help. No, this is just there's not a stitch of sunscreen on this kid. So now I've got these Amazon gift cards up here that he got for graduation that he needs to put in his account so that he can order himself a couple of rash guards. So when he's out doing this kind of shit and he doesn't feel like wearing sunscreen, at least he won't create an entire blister on his back.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck.
You might want to just add, if you have access to his Amazon cart, you might want to just add one of those. I have one for when we do like Cabo when I just need a day of like break, one of those long sleeve sun shirts.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, been at the swim up bar all day. I have been putting some on, but tomorrow I think I might just put this shirt on for a good portion of the day.
Yeah.
So that way you don't, dude, like you said, you don't want to, especially you don't want them layers on.
Yeah.
burnt peel. It's
and
hard.
then cancer.
Yeah, it's hard to recoup from all that. But maybe if you listen to this, Jackson, what's up? Hope all's well. Sorry about last week with the Seahawks. But besides the point, sun shirt. You might want to take a look on the Amazon and see if you can find one.
Those Amazon basics are all of $18.
$18, buddy. 2
of them in your cart. And you have an Amazon locker in the basement of your dorm, so right there.
Well, maybe I'll just I have his number. I haven't talked to him since he's been down there, but I told him that we're gonna swing by when we head to California to do some tours with Coop. So maybe I'll just drop him off a sun shirt. You need anything? No. You sure? No. Well, I still here. Here's sun shirt. Here's some sunscreen. And here's a few IPAs, maybe just to help tie it all together.
Yeah, we had so I bought a case of Pacifico cans when we were down there for the little condo, just so I can have a beer here and there.
Well, absolutely.
And in the 5 days we're down there, I managed to get through 5 of the beers. So as we're leaving, I'm like, "Hey, do you want these for your dorm?" And he's like, "Well, I don't really want them in my dorm because everybody here is kind of uptight about it, but my buddies will take it in their dorm." So sure as shit, like they were gone before we got on the plane. Like, his buddies were like, "Beer? Your parents are cool." Like, all right, well, Jackson won't be asking us for beer, but his buddies are going to be like, Mr. and Mrs. Martin.
Yeah. And they're probably drinking horrible beer down there. I saw my daughter's liquor choices when we were down there for Parents Week, and I'm like, "What is this?" And they're like, "I don't know. It's the vodka that we can afford." I was like, "All right, stop. Put those in the cupboard. I'll be right back." And this is when they were in their dorm, and the closest spot to me was a CVS pharmacy, so I had to go in there and I bought him some Tito's because I was like, dude, I don't feel right about this. At least enjoy this for Parents' Weekend, for the love of God. Than some gut rot, freaking John's Phoenix vodka that was probably made in a bathtub somewhere.
It's not even in a plastic bottle.
No.
It's just in like an old milk jug.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, Prohibition's over. We can just go buy something kind of nice at the old CVS.
Yeah. So it's been a rough little stretch here. Doesn't help that I'm 0-3 in fantasy football. I did, at least in my other league, win one game last week. So I overall I'm 1-5.
Okay. Hey, it's only up from here. See?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is how the comeback king comes, and wins the whole thing and takes out Damien for the championship. Definitely, yeah, that's definitely plausible.
Frickin' fantasy football season. It's only week 4, and it's like, son of a bitch.
Well, and we've got a small group of guys, so there's lots of players available, but the hit or miss is really bad.
Yep, nope. I was bitching about that when I rolled up here today. It's like I try to look on ESPN, right? They're pretty on all these platforms, dude. They're all pretty good, right? They give you the information that you need to know, right? Who are they starting? What's your projection, right? You can look at rankings. You can look at all the things. So I try to go down the row. One of the main rows that I look at besides points on ESPN is the opponent matchup.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So DK Metcalf, he's going against Vikings today.
Yeah.
Vikings #1 defense against the pass. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to start him because he's only been
a mediocre.
He's been 50, 60 yards the first few weeks and a touchdown. Touchdown's a saving grace, but barely double digits. So I'm like, why would I start him going against the #1 defense for receiving yards?
Yeah.
And then he has the game of his life. And I'm just like, I almost wish I could just omit those, and that way I just shoot from the hip because I don't know, right?
Yep.
So it's like, I mean, it's all luck. We've said it. Everyone says it.
It's all luck.
If anyone wants to debate that, I will be more than happy to debate.
There's all the information in the world on this site, and we I'd love to know what Adam Schefter's record is in fantasy football. Is he just killing it, or is he just like us and he's 1-2 or 2-1 or whatever? And here's a guy whose only job is to know everything about every player in this entire league, and he can't get it right. So fuck no. I'm just gonna take it as mostly luck.
No, it is. And like I said, injuries this year, I don't know what it is about this year, but I swear to God, out of 32 teams, I feel like a third of starting running backs are out. I bet you a third of starting wide receivers are out. I had 2 IRs by week 2.
Yeah.
I lost my running back and my quarterback literally by week 2 of the season for fucking IRs.
Yeah. I had Austin Eckler and he was killing it, and then and done for the season. I'm like, okay. And then there was a wide receiver out for 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah. Okay, well that's the fucking season. So
no, it's been crazy with injuries, and it's just, I don't know, these the speed that these guys are running at and the power that they're running at and everything. I mean, every year I feel like this shit is getting, and they try with their rules, and I agree with most of them. I'm there too. Like protecting the players so that you're not on this is Jason Sehorn. He's 76 and he's now the quarterback. Holy shit. So no, injuries. I freaking hate it. You can't predict that, right? My opponent had neighbors go out today, and you don't want to see that, even though I'm playing against the guy, right? You don't want to have someone freaking shred and rip up their ACL. So it's just like, thank God we're in a small league this year, because next year I think it's growing tremendously. I think we're going to have a pretty big league. So it's like, luckily the the waiver and the free agency pool has some players in it, but holy shit.
Next year it's going to be like, great. So my replacement for my wide receiver 3 got 2 points this week.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. People are going to have these third stringers, right? That if you're lucky, that's like a Scattaboo that happened this year, right? He was technically third on the depth chart.
Yep.
And kind of slowly got bumped up to 2 without an injury. And then the first guy went out with the dislocated shoulder. And now here, the number 3, literally just 3 or 4 weeks ago, is now the starting running back for the frickin' Giants. So it's like everyone's going to have to try to find that diamond in the rough next year on the draft. Because, on a 14-person league, if that's truly what we're going to do, holy shit. Everyone's going to have like...
By the time the first round is done, it's going to be like, all right, well, maybe I draft a quarterback now because they're in shit for running back or receivers left.
I hope this doesn't jinx me because every time I say something, it happens. But I swear to fucking God, if I get the first pick next year in a 14-person league, bro, you would have to. I don't even know.
You'd be so
I don't even know what you would do.
Yeah, so you draft your number 1 pick, and then you're all the way down to pick 28.
And let's be real, the number 1 pick never works out as a number 1.
No.
They showed a stat, and it's literally like it's been 1 out of the last, I forgot what it was, 10 or 12 years that the preseason number 1 ranking by the end of the season was still number 1.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I mean, I drafted Jamar Chase. I was unfortunate. I got the number 1, and literally one of my IRs was his quarterback, Burrow.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I'm stressed out every week to start him because I forget who the backup is. He's a young gun. He fucking threw 3 interceptions last week. Like, he just hucks the ball. He has no care in the world, right? He's like, running back, what is that? Nope, we're just throwing the ball, eyes closed, looking backwards while I'm reading a book. He doesn't give a shit. He's just hucking the ball everywhere. So that not only did I lose my quarterback to the IR, but now my number 1 pick might be a mid-tier wide receiver by the end of the season. And I'm just like, this fucking sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. And it's, it's like when you go and you pick out your lottery tickets. You're like, yeah, I've got a chance. No, you don't. Shut the fuck up. You do not have a chance.
I just had that talk with McCurdy. I was in Cleveland during that freaking $1 billion Powerball.
Yep.
And we stopped at a little travel station, had to take a pee, grab a snack, and hop on the road. And they had one of those big touchscreen self-serve lottery machines. And as we got back in the car to finish the last bit of the drive into Cleveland, I was like, how pissed would you be if you think about it? Because Powerball is one of those things that I think if you get all the numbers right, but not the Powerball, you get $1 million.
Yep.
Who's going to be pissed about winning $1 million? No one, right?
No one.
But in hindsight,
one number off.
If you literally won that during that $1 billion, I don't want to say I would be irate, but I think I would be irate knowing, think about it, right? That you were one number away. I mean, $1 million was $1 million, even after taxes, right? Like,
yeah,
that's
$500,000. But the winning one was at 2-point-something billion. So after taxes, you're still getting over $1 billion.
You're talking like generational wealth, right? Literally for generations, and you were one number away from, paying off your house. Awesome. Would love to, right?
Yeah.
Or having generational wealth. One fucking number. So I don't know.
You own a private jet, and you can fly places, and it still doesn't touch how much money you actually have.
So,
or
you could
you
make
paid
fun
off
of me.
your house, and maybe you take your family on a nice trip and save a little bit.
Yeah, so call me crazy. People might talk shit about this, but I'd be pissed as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Just to know, like,
the picture of you like with the lottery winning check. You're just arms are folded. You're just like, fuck this, fucking $500,000 after taxes.
I'm just, like I said, not to sound just a complete dick, because winning anything, I get excited when I win $10 on a scratch it, right? So
Right.
So yes, you would still be happy, right? You could still do great things, right? Kids could, I mean, just schooling and helping with things, and like you said, vacations. Like,
Yep.
I don't want to sound like a dick, because that would still be amazing. It's just the big picture, knowing that, holy shit. I literally was one number away from doing everything that I'm going to do with this small figure, but doing it the rest of my life every single day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how good. I hate those stories too of the fucking lotteries. It's like they're bankrupt within 3 to 5 years.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, dude, I don't quite understand on a simple like 3% interest count on, $500 million. I'm not sure how you would go bankrupt, but by no means am I a financial advisor. It seems silly to me. Like, sure, I would probably go out and spend a few bucks on some really ridiculous things that I wouldn't need, but I would hope to think that I was smart enough to at least understand that some of these lottery people, they don't understand.
No.
Like property taxes. They go out and they buy like 3 homes, and they think, well, I'm going to just buy it, so then I'm good.
Like,
and then all of a sudden they're like, no, you still need to insure it, right?
Yep. And you bought on Lake Oswego, and the property taxes there are $50,000 a year. They're what? I have to what?
So that part blows my mind. So it's like they have zero concept of any of that. I feel like, I don't know. But to go back to my original, I would love to win $1 million. Not to knock that, but
it would have been the biggest pout of a picture ever.
But you see it, right?
Yes.
And it would be one thing if you were like, but being one number away of generational wealth or still, like you said, kicking some kids, starting some retirements and, taking some vacays and pay off the house, and that would relieve,
Yeah, it'd be nice, but it's not anywhere in the same fucking neighborhood as a private plane going wherever you want, whenever you want, and it's still just like the interest on what you have in your account.
Yep. So McCurdy, he was laughing at me. He goes, well, I never really thought about that. But he goes, that would kind of suck knowing one number, right?
Yep.
Like you guessed 8 and it was 6. And literally that small difference was generational wealth or, $612,000 after taxes.
Oh, shit. All right, should we take a little potty break?
Oh, yeah, let's take a potty break.
All right.
The Whiskey and Wine podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.
All right, back. See, it was almost too long of a break. Now we're looking at football and still bitching about teams. Sorry, Don Brace. I know this is... This is the lull of the podcast season right here for you.
Well, but during our break, JoJo came up here to just light up Jackson. Like, fucking kid. This fucking kid. Fucking no water, no sunscreen. You've got it in your goddamn tub right there. You've got 2 things of sunscreen, NyQuil, DayQuil, Liquid IV, and why did you...
Then I felt bad because I was laughing because here we just talked about all this, right? And she came in here hot. Are you laughing at me? Oh, God, no. Stop. No, I'm just laughing because we literally just talked about this on the podcast minutes ago.
Yeah, we just went over how dumb he is. Yes. Yeah,
like I said, I don't know. We talked about this on many episodes, right? Dudes out of high school.
Seriously.
Going from under the roof of your parents, right? And having all this structure and support, right?
Yep. To
college. There's probably a very small percentages of males out there. I'm not picking on Jack. I was immature as fuck to go to college. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's probably a very small percentage of guys that are ready for that transition.
Well, are fully capable. Like, it's not that they don't have the tools or the brain power. It's just that they can't fucking focus.
Yep. So, like I said, not a knock on Jackson whatsoever, because I was 10 steps below him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I love Coop to death, but
it's going to be the same fucking thing.
Oh, man. Today, I was just leaving the house to come up here, right? I knew they had some type of dance. I don't know what was going on a Sunday. It was
master class. They have a master class.
So I said something along the lines of, I'll see you at some point, heading up to Martin's house, do an episode. And he goes, sweet. Oh, tell him thanks, Mike, blah, blah, blah. Got it all, yeah. And I was like, what time's your dance today? And he looks at me, he's like, 5 o'clock. And then he goes right back to his phone. And then I look at Kate just to kind of
like,
confirm.
Are you sure about that?
She looks at me and she's like, no. And he's looking at her, and then he's looking at me, and I'm like, I hope you're not looking for me for the answer. I'm the one that started this debacle, because I don't that's one thing I don't know. If Kate puts about 99% of every dance related thing in the phone. So for those few, that 1% that she either forgot or it's so new that she hasn't had time, I'd be lost without her. So Coop, confidently, he looked at me, said 5, and then went right back to what he was doing. And Kate's like, no, it's not 5. So she's like, Cooper, 5? And he looks at her. You could hear the wheels, and it's Sunday, so there was a little grinding happening, right? And Kate finally was like, it's 2 to 5, and he's like, oh. That's right. I was like, well, this is important to know, because this was like, when did I text you? 12:30? I don't know. Heading up here, and I'm like, bro, you thought you had dance in it? Like, if we didn't have this conversation now, were you just
gonna show up at 5? No, because he would have been sitting there, and at some point, Kate would have looked over and been like, when are you gonna go? And he's gonna be like, I don't know, like 4:45. It starts at 2, sweetie.
So no, that's just like I said. You're right. It's not that they don't have the tools and everything. It's just,
well, and so while we were down there dropping him off at school, the joke became, have you mapped out your classes? Like, do you physically know what buildings your classes are in? And he's like, yeah, I did it on Google Maps. Like, there's a whole thing, and I know how much time I have between classes, etc. Have you actually walked to these buildings to figure out, like, where you walk into it and, like, where the class might be? I'll get to it, all right? And so every day the question was the same. Have you figured out where your classes are? I'll get to it. Tuesday, Wednesday, like, yeah, I'm doing it today. Thursday, I'll figure it out. Like, Thursday classes start, and he's like, I'll figure it out. And I'm sure it was like, walk in and then like, I wonder what floor 201 would be on. I don't know. It starts with a 2. What do you think?
And that shit is so critical. We made Madison do the same thing. We're like, listen, you need to walk and actually find your class, right?
Yes.
Because these campuses, they're huge, and not every door opens. Some are exits, and you could go in the main. I mean, just take the frickin' extra. If you're going to be doing this every day, do it one more time in the beginning, just to figure out
And then figure out what food is in between this class and the next one, so you know, okay, I have to walk from here to there, and I can stop here and grab something to eat because I'm probably going to be hungry and I'm probably going to be thirsty, and I can grab some. Instead, it was like, man, I just got so hungry by the time I was done with my second class. I'm like, well, did you eat? Like, oh, I couldn't really find anything. Like, dude, every 60 feet there's a food place on this campus, and you couldn't find something? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, no, I wish I was stuck on a typical day on one of these freaking college campuses.
Dude, like, not only are there all the cafeterias, and right across the street from his dorm is a college-run market that is just like you scan your card, you go in, and you can grab bananas and yogurt and like vegetables and fruit and frozen meals and everything. It's like a fucking grocery store.
Okay.
And then you check yourself out and everything else, and it just uses regular dining dollars. But there's Taco Bell, Panda Express, Panera, like every fucking chain restaurant is also in like various places on this campus. And your response to your first day of classes was, I was so hungry because I couldn't find something to eat. You would be dead in 30 minutes in the wild. Like, if we kicked you out into the forest, you would lick a poisonous mushroom and be dead.
And you didn't have a little magic card that you could just swipe and get free things with?
Like, holy shit. There is no point in your existence where you should go hungry.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, man. Well,
like the joke that I recently heard was, what is something that nobody ever tells you when you're younger that is super annoying when you get older? And the answer was figuring out what to do for dinner every single day.
Yeah.
Like, every day they were home, they could complain about what I made for dinner, but something was made for dinner every single day. But now as an adult, that's me saying, okay, what can I make for dinner that will be eaten by everybody else in my house and that I want to make?
Exactly.
So I have to do all of that. Like, I'm really looking forward to a retirement village when I just roll up and it's like, ooh, mushed up peas again. I love those.
Oh, that's right. 4:30. It's dinner time. Go downstairs, have a little mushy peas, and get up back to the room for Jeopardy in no time.
Oh, fuck.
Well, hey, I'll figure it out. So when Parents' Weekend is when? In a few weeks?
Yeah, in a few weeks. Here.
So that will only be what? It's pretty short. That's about a month?
Yeah, about a month that he'll be down there, and then we go
Okay.
back down there, and
Okay.
he's already like making a shopping list for what he wants us to go buy him. Like, wait a minute.
But that will be that's probably a good time frame, especially for a dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moved him down. He got a month to test the waters, put his foot in the pool, figure out classes, right? Get into a routine. Then you guys get down there. Like he said, yes, there's going to be a shopping list, a supply list.
Yep.
But that's probably a pretty good time frame because ASU starts so freaking early in August. So when we go down in October, actually, God, one year is even the week before Thanksgiving. So it felt like it was an eternity for Parents' Week. And this one, I think we're almost back-to-back weeks, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because we go out the weekend before Halloween. We're down in Arizona. I think it's the 24th, 5th, and 6th. So I think we're super, super, super close as far as when.
Oh, we're October 16th, 17th, and 16th through the 19th.
Okay. So yeah, we're
oh shit! I should probably buy those plane tickets this weekend. Well, we held off on it because at one point we're like, oh well, we could take McKenna with us, and then we looked at her dance schedule like, never mind. All right, I guess I gotta buy those tickets. Yeah, no, it's fuck.
So it'll be good. It's like a 30-day check-in, right?
Yeah. And you know, there's some events and stuff, but I get the feeling like we're going to have to hold off on the grocery run until like the last day that we're there. Otherwise, he's not going to want to hang out with us.
You have to dangle that carrot.
You want to go to a grocery store with us? You got to hang out with us. Oh, but I want to go hang with my buddies. Well, you get to make that choice as a college student. So.
Yeah, we're screwed now. Madison and her senior, we fucked up. We got her a Costco card for Christmas last year. So that was always our leverage.
Uh-huh.
Because she, since she grew up here in the Pac Northwest, she's been very spoiled with tap water.
Yeah.
Down there, she fucking hates the water. So we would literally load up the cart looking like we were fucking...
Like you're going out into the desert?
Yes. Literally, we're going to go out and do a fucking... some type of charitable donated fucking... or supply a football team with water for their practice. So now that she has her own Costco card, I'm like, we're not even getting a rental car this time. So it's I'm like, fuck it, dude. Coop's coming with us. Ironically, he shares a birthday with Morgan. So she's turning 21.
Nice.
Cooper's turning 18. So they're having an apartment party on Thursday, literally the day that we fly in. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to drive then, right?
Uh-huh.
Friday is usually kind of a chill day. I don't even know if Madison has classes, and it's usually a stock-up day. But I'm like, well, she gets one of her roommates' car, and she has her own Costco card now. So I was like, well, forget that. And then Saturday... we're going to be doing Saturday game day stuff, and then we fly out Sunday. So I was like, no, I'm not even freaking renting a car this year. So it's going to be glorious. We're going to just Uber and then take a few of those Waymoos.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, yeah, I'll give her some money or a Costco gift card, but it's like, shit, you got your own card.
Yep.
You go to Costco. You don't need me now anymore for Costco.
I'm like, oh, you don't need me. Well, but it's also cheaper if you don't need me.
Yep. Yeah. And it's cheaper if I don't go because it's amazing what I throw in the cart in a place that I don't even live. I was like, I'm kind of like you. I'm like, 30-pack of beer. I need that for the freaking 2 days that I'm actually going to be here. And then they have such cheap liquor there, so it's like, well, let's put a handle of bourbon in the cart. And I get the kids what they need. And next thing I know, it's like, Madison, I hope in your small dorm you have room for a half gallon of bourbon, 20 beers. Your mom didn't finish the seltzers. Oh, and we have some vodka cans of stuff. So they usually don't complain too much on that stuff. But it's like, I don't want to leave $100 of extra stuff that I'm already buying the groceries.
Yeah, we only had like bagels and beer and cream cheese left in our fridge at our condo when we went down there. And even that, I was like, well, we'll drop it off with him. He'll eat those. And guaranteed those bagels are still in there and they're fuzzy as fuck. Like we bought like our job in this apartment essentially of 9 boys was to supply all the cleaning supplies. Other people were bringing other stuff.
That's good that you guys had some type of planning and communication of who was bringing what kind of stuff.
And we had to explain to Jackson that, like, comparatively, we're not the rich people here, bud. So, like, one of the guys was like, oh, yeah, I'll get the microwave, the air fryer, the blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's a lot of appliances. But, okay, you if you're going to do it, you do that. So we got the cleaning supplies, and the bet is how much of the cleaning supplies, because there's somebody that comes in and cleans the toilets, the showers, the sinks, and the kitchen area once a week. And so we're like, how much of the cleaning supplies are going to be used? like the paper towels and the tissues guaranteed will be gone.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'll use them for everything that they don't need to use them for. But whatever, they're teenage boys. But like the 409 and the Clorox wipes and all of that stuff, how much of that is going to still be there?
You're going to have to do a little cleaning supply audit when you go down there for Parents Week and see just how
much. Is it even open?
Have they popped the fresh seal of the Clorox wipes yet? All right, listeners, over under.
Like, I know one of the containers of Clorox wipes is open because I opened it. But then I had to, like, this is how, God, I had to show him, that's not how you close this, Jackson. You have to press down on the whole thing until you hear the click. If you just close it like that, they will dry out.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to get a freaking Clorox wipe when you need it and the shit's dried out.
Like, no, just wait for the...
Yeah, once you hear that,
then you're okay. Oh, God. It's... You need them to go to grow and learn and become independent, but I really wish I had a dog collar on him that I could shock him from here.
A remote.
Yeah, just no, no. Did you put on sunscreen? Did you put on sunscreen? Did you find where your glasses are? Have you eaten?
Oh, shit.
Fuck. They're capable. They're absolutely capable.
Oh, yeah.
Until they aren't. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, so here in a couple weeks, we'll be down there. And we'll find out real quick.
Little update, see?
Fucking morons.
When's he coming back? Is he Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving he comes back, and then he gets a long one for Christmas. It's like the 20th through like the 5th.
Okay.
Something like that. So he'll be just fine then too. And you know, there's you know, they're on quarters essentially, but summer is a quarter. So they're 10 weeks a term. It's cake. Like you can push through 10 weeks, dude.
Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. What are you going to do?
Well, drink bourbon.
Yeah, hey. Luckily we got bourbon.
Yeah, we got bourbon. We got nice bourbon.
Yeah. I'm trying to enjoy it.
Fuck.
Bottle's empty, so.
I hate this, though. Like, it's really very good and smooth.
Yeah, what is it again? I already forgot. You say 90?
Mm-hmm.
All right, see, I listened.
Look at you. You used your big boy years today.
I love the double-sided
right
label that you can see through the bottle.
Yeah.
I always like when companies do that.
Yeah, why not?
Nope, this juice was good.
Just
It was very
unavailable.
good. Unavailable, yeah.
Unavailable everywhere. Unless you pay an arm and a leg in those places where they still have it. But holy shit, really good. I get it. Like some of these things that are allocated that are hard to find, sometimes I feel like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, you know, Blanton's is a good juice. But the fact that it is that hard to find, I think is just a product of people chasing shit all the time.
Man, they've done a great and wonderful job with everything that they do with that, right? With
Yeah.
the letters on the lid, right? And the different horses and the collectability on that. You can say, I mean, just
marketing wise, great.
Yeah. Bourbon, love it. I'm literally not going to drive all over town to hunt down a bottle. I mean, I remember back in the day when it wasn't even, I remember it was like low to mid 50s a bottle, right? You could find it everywhere. And now I can't even tell you what it goes for now because I don't know when I've seen a bottle in one of our stores. Now, granted, I had this conversation when I got here. I haven't been to a liquor store for a hot frickin' minute. But I can't tell you the last time I've just seen it on a shelf normal. So I don't even know what it is.
Right?
I think it's is it around the 80 now? Is it close to this?
Yeah, 79 I think is where it's at now.
I mean, but good for them, man.
Yeah.
If you can build a brand and make that demand and
yeah, that's fantastic. But like Elmer T. Lee, this is really good juice. And it's not in a huge bottle, so it's not like you're, you know, getting a gallon of this stuff or something, but it's really good juice. I really wish this was more available.
What's retail on this?
I didn't even bother to look it up. Hang on, I'll Google it. Let me goo that.
Yeah, you goo that while I
You pontificate.
Yeah, man. No, I like the bottle. Bottle gets a point. Just I like the indentions on the side. I like the see-through sticker, or the sticker on the glass. I heard you go, ooh.
I don't see anything cheaper than $189, and I don't
Really?
know if that's just secondary market. Oh, wait, 174.
Yeah, it's probably secondary.
Homer T. Lee, MSRP. Let's go MSRP. Let's see what that says. Oh, all right, $40.
Shut the fuck up.
So MSRP is $40. Secondary market ranges from 100 to 400. Fuck.
That's freaking insane.
So if you can find it, it's only $40. So its price is fantastic. Its juice is fantastic. It's just not available. Its popularity far outweighs the limited supply, leading to scarcity. Yeah, no fucking shit. Jesus. Yeah, it's just another one of the Buffalo Trace antique collection. But they did a really good job on this. So, availability is shit, but I would say based on price and the taste, like if it was just those two categories, this is fucking fantastic. It's damn near platinum. But because you can never ever fucking find it, I think I'm going to have to give it a gold.
Yeah,
I want to give it a high gold, but it's not available.
It really sucks that you can't. And the fact that if you want it, you have to drop that much on the secondary market for, 40, probably in Oregon, probably be, it's probably about it's just crazy. I wouldn't spend, 40, 50 bucks. Or, I mean, I would spend 40 or 50 or even 60 bucks on this bottle.
Absolutely.
No questions asked.
Every fucking week I would buy this.
But yeah, the fact that
it's unavailable, and so you end up paying secondary market prices. Sucks.
Hey, good for people that go out there and do it. God, I wish I could stumble across a few cases of this.
Jesus, yeah.
Not a too bad return on your investment on that.
I mean, it took us 4 fucking seasons. 4 seasons to get a hold of this. So, and it was only through a fluke. And I will send a thank you note to our friends that got it for us. But holy shit. The fact that it took 4 seasons to even get a hold of this bottle. Okay. That's rare. So, I don't know. For me, I'm going to give it a gold.
No. Unfortunately, like I said, this thing had definitely a higher level written all over it as far as the juice and the juice by itself. But we're not grading just on the juice, so hey, make some more and ship it out for the love of God so we can give it a higher grade. But you know what? We're going. I'm agreeing, man. We're going straight mid row. Gold it is.
All right.
All right.
Gold it is. Locked in.
Locked in. It's a shame because it's really good.
It's really good. So, again, if you guys see it around, or if you're willing to pay the secondary market price for it.
If you live somewhere that this is like, oh, that? I think my store has about 2 facings on the shelf.
Yeah.
Give us a call. It might be worth buying an airline ticket.
Well, shit. Here in a couple of weeks, I got to remember to do a checked bag and take some of those bags with me, because that picture that I sent you of the fucking shelf in San Diego of just that shit little store next to our condo. I mean, yes, some of the prices were stupid, but I mean, they had 3 bottles of the 2024 Blood Oath for $160, and they had all the little book stuff, and they had Booker's, and they had Boss Hog, Whistle Pig 12. What else am I looking at here? Looks like 6 bottles of Blanton's, but they were $359 a. Oh, it's the Blanton's Gold.
I was gonna say if they're selling that much.
Oh, it's the Blanton's Gold, but it's still they have 4 fucking bottles that I can see at $359. Let's see, they've got E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, E.H. Taylor Straight Rye, Single Barrel, Small Batch, Stag Junior, Rock Hill Farms, Weller 12, CYPB, a big fucking bottle of Eagle Rare, Weller Full Proof, Antique 107, Thomas H. Handy, Four Roses, Small Batch. Oh, there's the regular Blanton's for $109. Yeah, I mean, it was obscene. Now, looking at the picture, every last one of those things has so much dust on it that it is clear nobody gives a fuck that they're there and that those prices are what they are. But then, there again, there's a bottle of Elmer T. Lee on the top, but they want $300.
Yeah, fuck.
So, availability? Shit.
Yeah. Very good juice. $300 good juice?
Nope.
No.
Nope. If I find it for $100 somewhere, I might jump.
But 3? No, I'm not even.
Nah.
I'm not even batting an eye on that.
Nope. Well, shit.
We got a lot of football left, buddy. Good luck. I haven't even checked you. Have you checked yourself?
No.
Do you want me to do it so you don't have to? Last time I saw you, the percentages on your end increased. So.
So I'm up to 54% chance of win, but Odunze still has 0 fucking points. Mahomes only has 11, but my advantage is that Jerry has Caleb Williams with negative .04 points right now.
Oh, shit.
So Odunze having absolutely nothing doesn't hurt me, except that, his quarterback's not doing great.
Apparently fucking Jonathan Taylor forgot that he's supposed to run the ball.
Oh, I really wish we were better at this sport.
How's my partner doing? Damn it. He's fucking crushing it. He's holding down our team points right now.
I mean, it's not that I'm not scoring points. It's just that whoever I go up against scores a fuck ton more.
Yeah, that's always. I unfortunately was on the other end of that last week with Andy.
Yeah,
and it's like fuck, dude, because I had that happen to me so many times, where literally. He could have played anyone else in the league last week and won. Unfortunately, he drew my number, and he's like, son of a bitch. I would have beat everyone else but you. And I'm like, dude, I was like, that happened to me like 4 or 5 times last year. So I actually, I didn't text him anything. I didn't want to fucking run my mouth because I was like, to me, that almost stings more than losing by like a few. you know what I mean? Like the fact that you look at your team and everyone beat their projections, right? Like your lineup, you actually did the lineup. And if you're lucky enough, you didn't leave many points on the bench. So you're literally like, I did the perfect thing this week. I'm
as efficient as I could be.
And I would have beat everyone else, but I had to fucking play this guy.
Well, I mean, the only reason I won any game so far was in my other league, and it's because my defense and my kicker combined got like 57 points. There's no way, like, I won by like 1.3 points. Only because my defense and my kicker killed it. Everybody else did it right around what they were supposed to do. Yeah. So, like, for middle of the road, yeah, that gets you absolutely 0 wins.
Good old fantasy football.
Oh,
God, who's that? Oh, your wife's texting both of us.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
yeah. No, she's got Caleb Williams. She's gonna be happy. It's why we locked the door.
Yeah, no shit. She screenshot it and highlighted. But hold on, out of that picture, I know that one stat kills, but did you notice her win probability?
Yeah.
She's angry, but she has a 94% win probability.
Yeah. Like
even with a negative 1.5.
She's gonna be just fucking fine.
I can't see any of her roster, but there's only her running back duo got her a 28-1 and a 27-5.
Yeah. What the fuck are you whining about?
Hey, she's dedicated because I might do the same thing. Have one player but just struggling, and you're like, motherfucker, you're still gonna win. I know, but I need all the points. I'm greedy.
Well, thank you, Mike. That was a nice little bit of therapy, I guess.
Yeah. No, this was my break. I told you I promised the wife I'd help her, and we did a bunch of shopping and organizing, and now I am literally gonna probably go home and have football in the background. But I'm heading to the wedding out of town next weekend, and I'm working, so it's like today's my day. I gotta go lock down the patio and cover up some shit and laundry and help Kate. So it's like this was pretty much my break today.
Yeah. I did my my good duty of cleaning my daughter's car, at least the inside of it. She gets to go run it through a car wash to try and get the outside clean, but like the number of French fries that I found underneath the seat, behind the seat, underneath the floor mat somehow. Like, how underneath the floor mats?
You're like, you have to try for that to happen.
Like, what in the shit? Like, why? Oh, wait, I know. You're a teenage girl, and this is your car. Gross. So yeah, no, this was good therapy, and now I'm gonna. I think there's gonna be a nap in my future.
Oh, I'm jealous. Yeah, there's no nap. I gotta go home and do shit. Damn it. Oh well, I'll have football on everywhere where I'm working though. Bedroom, probably folding some laundry with Kate.
Yep.
Doing my outside work. I'll have the big screen on outside.
Yep.
I'll have it on in the living room, so when I walk through the house to go to the garage, so I'll have.
You're
almost
covered.
Football surround sound, yes.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much actual of what we're currently doing until probably the night game tonight. So,
yeah.
Which I say it's already 2:30. Shit, I better go home.
Oh, shit.
Well, hey, another one in the books.
Another one in the
books. Great juice. That was good, man.
Yeah, fuck.
That was good juice. Football, not so good, but the juice was good, so.
Yeah, we're not going to be dumping the rest of this one.
Not at all.
Well, guys, thank you for listening to another episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast. Just, season 4. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. But if you guys want to come on, if you've got suggestions, if you are good with audio or visual or social media or Googling the goo-goo, you let us know. We're happy to take whatever help you've got and making us better. Because we need the fucking help. All right, well, we'll see you guys next week.
Everyone have a good one.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus. Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.